Welcome back, everybody. We are here for level 4 of the MU Healthcare's Ellis Fischel Cancer Center Cancer Exercise Series. I have Jenny here to help us with today's workout. What we're going to do initially is start out with the same warm-up that we did for level 2 and 3, and then we're going to get right into a whole new exercise circuit, still involving 5 exercises. We're going to kind of raise up the intensity of the exercises that we use and kind of keep the rest period short. So it should be pretty fun for today. So we're going to lie down on our backs first. You can either use a mat or a bed, whatever you have available, whatever is more comfortable to you, okay? We're going to start kind of stretching out the back side of the body. So we're going to do what's called an active isolated hamstring stretch, okay? So we're going to hug our right knee up to our chest by grasping behind the right knee, kind of holding on the hamstring area, okay? And we're going to extend and flex that knee joint, trying to achieve about a 90-degree angle with the hips. So your up leg is straight. I'm trying to get the knee straighter and straighter, trying to get a little bit slightly more of a stretch with each repetition. We're looking for anywhere from 5 to 15 repetitions. Just kind of depends on how fast you're going. We're going to move along through this video fairly rapidly. That way we can keep it at about 20 minutes for you guys, okay? Once you get anywhere from 5 to 15 repetitions, you can switch to the other side. Some other key pointers to pay attention to with how your body is moving is you want to make sure that your down leg is straight with the toe straight up and down. You're going to think about your up leg that's moving. You're thinking about pushing your heel to the ceiling as you extend and flex that knee, okay? So moving on to the next movement, we're going to do what's called an active straight leg raise, okay? So the leg that stays on the floor, the same principles apply. We're going to keep the knee straight, try to keep the toe pointed straight up to the ceiling, okay? So we're going to start with the right leg. You're going to raise up your whole right leg, trying to keep the knee as straight as possible. Again, trying to keep your down leg, the knee all the way straight, the toe pointed straight up to the ceiling or the sky, depending on where you're doing this, okay? So again, with this one, about 5 to 15 repetitions. Go fast or slow. Some other key pointers. Let's go ahead and switch to the other leg. Some other key pointers you can use to kind of engage the core more effectively is to push your arms into the mat or the bed, wherever you're situated. That helps to kind of keep everything more solid so you can raise that leg up a little bit farther. All right, great job, ladies. Okay, so the next movement, we're gonna do hip circles, okay? Lying on your back, again, still keeping your straight leg straight, straight leg toe pointed straight up to the ceiling. We're gonna bring the knee up to the chest. We're gonna open the gate, bring the whole leg close to the mat or the table, then we're gonna slowly extend the leg. So making as large of a circle as you possibly can. Knee up, knee out, then all the way extend the leg. Again, you're trying to get about 5 to 15 repetitions here, depending on how fast or slow you're moving. You're gonna have great control with the core and the pelvis, trying to keep both hip bones glued to the mat or the bed as you're moving that ball and socket joint of the right side, okay? And whenever you're ready, you can switch to the other side. So really trying to draw the belly button in, keep the ribs locked down and in. That gives you more stability to do those hip circles on, okay? You can slowly increase the range of motion as you're moving the leg. If you have any weird pinching, popping, just shorten the range of motion. Stop just short of what's causing that discomfort. All right, great job, guys. Okay, so next one, we're gonna bring the right knee up to the chest, okay? We're gonna cross the right knee over midline and try to bring that right knee all the way to the floor or the mat, wherever you're situated, okay? Try to hold your right knee in place with your left hand and try to bring the knee up above your waistband if possible, okay? Now, holding your lower body in place, we're gonna take the right arm, we're gonna touch it to the left side of the body on the floor, and you're gonna open the chest up, try to lay the shoulders flat, place the arm on the right side of the body. You're just kind of rotating the upper back from side to side as we're kind of loosening up the chest and the shoulder and the upper back muscles. Okay, again, about 5 to 15 repetitions while you're moving through this particular movement. Great job, that's perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So you're gonna bring your left knee up to the chest, cross it over midline, okay? Try to bring it as close to the floor as possible, holding that knee in place with the right hand. Trying to bring it above the waistband. Now you're gonna open up the left arm, try to touch it back behind you on the left side of the body, then over in front of you on the right side of the body, just kind of doing some nice slow repetitions. So trying to remember to breathe while you're doing this. If you hold your breath, muscles in your body tense up. It really helps to exhale as you're opening up the chest and laying your arm back behind you. Very good. All right, feeling great. Okay, so our next movement, we're gonna lay flat on our back, okay? We're gonna bend our knees up at about 90 degrees and put our feet flat on the floor, okay? We're gonna do some glute bridges, okay? So some key principles about this is you wanna engage the core muscles first, okay? So exhaling, drawing the belly button in and the ribs down. You're gonna actively try to squeeze your glute muscles and raise your hips to the ceiling, okay? You wanna push through the back or the heel part of your shoe while you're doing this, all right? So raise it up and then lower back down under control, okay? Always remember to reset the core, draw the belly button in, draw the ribs down, and try to maintain that good neutral position with the spine and the core muscles as you raise those hips up. Always remember to try to deliberately squeeze those glute muscles. Great job. Again, the magical number with this is about 5 to 15. Just kind of depends on how fast you're going while we're progressing through this video together. Perfect. If you feel a little bit of burn in those glute muscles, you're right where you want to be. That's perfect. Okay. Great job, friends. All right, let's go ahead and let's flip over on our stomach. Okay, we're gonna do some planks. Planks are excellent. It's a great functional core strengthening exercise. There's multiple levels that you can use to make it more challenging as we go along. Today, for level 2, we're just gonna do a short plank, okay? So you wanna work your elbows up underneath your shoulders, try to get the elbow right underneath there, okay? We're gonna keep your knees in contact with the ground, kind of similar to the glute bridge. We're gonna try to draw the belly button in, okay? And we're gonna raise the hips up off the floor. Knees are still in contact. You don't have to achieve a straight line. It's okay if you don't, but you're trying to keep the core muscles engaged, the glute muscles squeezed while you're holding this position. Let's try to shoot for about 30 seconds. So you're already about 15 in, great job. You can make this more effective. You can make your muscles work even harder by squeezing your fists and pressing your fists and forearms into the floor while you're holding this position. That makes everything else in the whole upper body and core kind of engage more effectively. Okay, great job, guys. That's about 30, all right? So next, we're gonna roll over on our right side. We're gonna do a short side plank. Okay, for this, we do want to achieve a straight long line from the ears all the way through the knees, okay? So you want to try to stack all your joints, knee over knee, hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. Your lower legs might be back behind you a little bit as you achieve that straight long line from the ears all the way through the knee, okay? And we're going to try to hold this position for 30 seconds. Again, trying to draw the belly button in, draw the ribs down, hold that strong position, squeezing the glutes for about 30 seconds. Only got about 10 more. Doing great. Extra sweaty today. It's pretty hot here. It's about 90 degrees out here in this garden today. Okay, and time. Great job, ladies. All right, let's go ahead and roll over to the other side, nice and easy. Okay, we'll achieve that straight long line. Knees to the ears. Awesome. Okay. Trying to keep those joints stacked, trying to hold this position for about 30 seconds. Great job. If this is hurting your shoulders, okay, you can always just rest during this part. You can also take a hand and place it in front and assist the movement or the position by placing your right hand kind of in front of the body and giving yourself more support as you're suspending your body over that knee and the elbow. And time. Great work. Okay. Next, we're going to lay flat down on our stomach. Okay. We're going to try to draw the head and the face slightly away from the mat by tucking your chin back almost as if you're making a double chin. Okay. We're going to do a prone I raise, Y raise, and T raise, okay? So first, we're gonna raise our arms directly overhead. We're gonna try to turn our thumbs up, and we're gonna try to just move our arms through that ball and socket joint. Nice and controlled, raising the arms up off the floor, okay? Trying to keep the head back so that our whole spine is in a neutral position. This is a great exercise to strengthen up all the muscles in the rotator cuff and all the muscles that attach to your shoulder blade and help stabilize that whole shoulder complex to the rest of the body, okay? Again, about 5 to 15 repetitions. Next, we're gonna bring the arms down into a Y position, so like the YMCA. Thumbs are still up. Slowly raise those arms up off the deck and back down under control. So a Y raise here, about 5 to 15 repetitions under control. Trying to draw the shoulder blades down into the middle of the back and not hunch those shoulders up to the ears. Okay, we want to try to keep everything relaxed in the upper part of your neck. We don't want to add any more stress there, okay? And next we're going to do a T raise. So we're going to bring our arms down a little bit lower, about a capital T. Our thumbs are still up. We're going to raise those arms up off the floor, the mat, the bed, wherever you're situated. Trying to squeeze those muscles in between those shoulder blades as much as possible, relaxing the upper neck and the trap muscles up close to your ears, okay? Excellent job. Okay, and last thing, we're gonna do what we call a swimmer, okay? It's basically a snow angel while you're lying face down. So you're gonna start with your hands on your tailbone, trying to sweep your arms through a full range of motion, reach those arms out as far as you possibly can as you swing those arms up above your head. Light finger touch over the head, then back the way you came, right to the tailbone, okay? Try to keep those hands, elbows, and shoulders as high to the sky or the ceiling as you possibly can. Again, keeping those muscles up by your ears, those upper neck and trap muscles relaxed. Trying to use everything down in the middle of your back. Strengthen those muscles between the shoulder blades. Great job. Okay, next. We're gonna relax. We'll go ahead and come up to all fours. Okay? We're gonna do what we call cat-cow or cat-camel. Okay? So we're gonna incorporate some breathing with this, okay? So we're going to exhale through pursed lips as we draw the belly button in, round the back upwards towards the sky or the ceiling. Then you're gonna inhale through the nose as you allow the belly to dip down and fill towards the floor, okay? In order to incorporate some neck movement with this, you go ahead and look up as your belly dips down to the floor and you're inhaling, and you'll tuck your chin and look down through your legs as you're exhaling through pursed lips and rounding the entire spine up to the ceiling. Great work. Excellent. Again, the magical number is about 5 to 15. Okay? And next, as much as you can, as much as you feel comfortable with your knees and your hips, we're gonna rock our hips back to our heels. Okay, we're gonna place our elbow right between our knees. How about we put our right elbow on the floor, okay? We're gonna place our left hand right behind our neck, and we're gonna try to touch our left elbow to the floor, then point our left elbow at the ceiling and try to follow your elbow with your eyes so the whole spine is rotating, okay? Make sure you're breathing while you do this. Remember, if you hold your breath, you're tightening up all the muscles in your body. You're not gonna be able to move as freely as we'd like, okay? Excellent, about 5 to 15 repetitions. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So now let's place the left elbow on the floor, right between those knees. The right hand's right behind your neck. Gonna touch the right elbow to the floor. Point the right elbow at the ceiling. Try to follow that elbow with your eyes so you're getting that neck rotating as well along with the rest of the spine. Great work. Nice job, Jenny. Good job, Elena. Okay. Next, we're gonna go in and come up to all fours. We're gonna do what we call fire hydrants. So this is the exact same movement as the hip circles that we did while we were lying on our back, okay? We're gonna try to remember to brace the core muscles by drawing the belly button in, drawing the ribs down so all the movement comes out the ball and socket joint without the rest of the core and the body movement, okay? So we're gonna bring the right knee up to the chest. We're gonna open the gate, try to raise your knee and your ankle together as one unit, then you're gonna extend the leg back behind you, okay? Think about kicking your heel straight to the wall behind you, okay? So knee comes up to the chest, the leg goes out wide to the side, and straight back behind you, okay? Up, out, back. There we go. trying to really isolate that ball and socket joint on that right side. All the movements coming out that side of your body, none out the spine. Great job. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So our left leg is going up to the chest as much as your body will allow, out wide to the side, and then straight back. Excellent job. Okay, up, out, and back. Good work. Try to get full extension, really draw those ribs down and pull the belly button in as you're doing those circles. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna get a little bit more advanced with this quadruped position. We're just gonna do some bird dogs, okay? So we're gonna reach, we're gonna remove our right hand and our left leg from the floor, and we're gonna fully extend and reach it above the head and the leg back behind the body. Then we'll bring the arm and leg back down. We're just gonna stay on this right side with the right arm and left leg. We're gonna fully reach, extend, trying to draw the belly button in, then coming back down to the floor, okay? This requires a lot of balance on the opposite arm and leg, as well as core stability, core strength, allowing you to move that arm and leg up off the floor there. Great job. Make sure that you breathe while you're doing this. Don't want to be holding the breath. Should still be able to be relaxed and strong at the same time. Two kind of juxtaposing ideas, okay? Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So now our left arm and our right leg will be moving. Reaching up as far as you can, trying to create a straight, long line. Try to elongate as much as you can from your fingertips to your toes. Great work. Okay. All right, you're doing awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and relax. Next, we're gonna come up to the feet. Okay, you can either, if you're using a mat, you can stand on the mat. Sometimes that makes it a little bit more challenging because the surface is slightly more unstable. If you want to just stand right on the floor, that's also really fine, okay? So what we're gonna do is take a nice wide stance with our feet. You can either keep your toes straight ahead or turn them out slightly, okay? We're gonna place our hands on our knees and we're gonna do what we call an active groin stretch, okay? So lowering our center of gravity by bending our knees and our hips, just gonna kind of slide our body side to side, okay? So bending one knee, trying to keep that trailing leg straight. Should feel a stretch in the inner part of the thighs on both legs, okay? If you wanna go a little bit more deep with this, you can always place the hands on the floor or the ground, and you're still doing the same thing, kind of trying to slide side to side on the same level, okay? Try to keep both of your feet flat. You don't want to be coming up on the toe, especially on that bent knee side, okay? Very good. All right, we just got two more things, folks. You're doing great. Let's go ahead and stand on up, nice and easy, okay? We're gonna put ourselves in a split stance, okay? This is gonna challenge balance in an asymmetrical position, okay? So we're gonna place our right foot in front, our left foot in back. How long you choose to split is totally up to you, okay? We wanna try to keep both toes straight ahead as much as possible, okay? So 3 times, we're gonna reach down to the ground, go as low as you comfortably can, and then up to the sky of the ceiling, okay? So down and up, nice and easy at your own pace. Excellent job. Okay, you can make it more challenging by following your hands with your eyes. All right, so next one, we're gonna side bend and reach, okay? So we're gonna side bend our torso and reach our arm over top, side to side. Okay, about 3 times each side here, okay? You can really challenge your balance and your core stability by reaching as far as you possibly can right before you lose your balance, and then stand up safely out of it. Okay? Next, since we have our right foot in front, we're gonna reach down inside our right foot. We're gonna rotate our torso, try to follow our hands with our eyes. You're gonna turn over your right shoulder. So down, okay? And then up. Excellent. Down, and then up. Really challenge that balance. As that head turns, it gets really difficult, okay? And then last version with this right foot in front, legs might be burned a little bit, that's okay. We're making them stronger. We're gonna go down outside your right foot, up over your left shoulder. Down outside the right foot, up and over the left shoulder, okay? Excellent job. All right, great work. Okay, that was one leg. Let's do the other one. All right, so left foot's in front. Remember, you get to choose how long and low you want to be in this position, okay? The lower you bring your hips and bend your knees, the more challenging it's going to be for the leg muscles, so you can really make this like a strengthening exercise. So we're going to go 3 times. We're going to reach down on either side of the foot or the ankle, okay? And then up to the sky of the ceiling. Down and up. Good. Okay, next we're going to side bend and reach over top of our bodies. So you're side bending the torso and trying to lengthen the ribs on one side of your body as you reach and challenge that balance. Okay. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just kind of try to reposition and try to get back into the movement. All right. Now we're going to go down inside the left foot. Okay, you're going to rotate and reach over your left shoulder. Okay. Down inside. Over the left shoulder, down inside, open over the left shoulder, okay? And last one, gonna reach down and outside, up over the right shoulder. Down and outside, over the right shoulder. Ooh, I almost lost my balance there. Good job, okay. Very last movement, okay? We're gonna attempt what we call hip pop-ups, okay? This is great for the mobility of your knees, ankles, and hip joints, okay? It's also gonna be a great stretch on the back side of the body, okay? So we're gonna try to bend down, we're gonna grab our toes, so a hamstring stretch, okay? Then we're gonna drop our hips down into as low of a squat as you can comfortably achieve, okay? That means something different for everybody. Still hanging on to our toes, we're gonna pop our hips back up, straighten the knees, stretch the hamstrings, okay? And then back down into a low squat as you comfortably can achieve. And back up, down, and up. Good. Excellent job. Let's try one more. Down and up. Good. Okay. Okay, we are all warmed up. We're ready to do our exercise circuit. Remember, we're doing 5 new exercises. Should be a little bit more challenging than what we did for level 3, okay? So our first movement today is a assisted split squat. You have a chair here close to you for some assistance if you need to. You don't necessarily have to use it, okay? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our feet in a nice long lunge stance, all right? And then we're basically gonna bend our knees and lower our hips to the floor under control. Try to make sure you have great balance so you don't hit your rear knee on the floor. That can be kind of painful. So we're gonna try to go for 30 seconds on one leg, and then we'll immediately switch to the other leg. We'll go 30 seconds there, and then we'll get a short 30-second break. Okay, you ready? Ready. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. So you're trying to get about 15 repetitions in 30 seconds. That is the goal. If you can't get all the way there, that's okay. Try to build up to it. Doing great, folks. You're over halfway there. Keep making those legs stronger. If you feel really good, you don't have to use the chair. You can just work that balance even harder. Doing great. There it is, 30 seconds. Okay, let's go right to the other leg. All right, ready, set, go. So straight up and down, you have a great control. Try to have an upright posture, okay? Always try to make sure that your front foot on this exercise, the whole foot is glued to the floor. You want to make sure that the heel has contact, both the ball of the foot and the big toe and the outside edge. About 10 more seconds. Trying to get those 15 repetitions. If you can do more, great. Don't stop. Keep going for the remaining time. All right, there's 30 seconds each side. Okay, we'll take a short break. All right, so for exercises called the bed sheet rows in levels 4 and 5, I'm going to show you how to basically tie a knot in the bed sheet and loop it up over your door, okay? I would always recommend having a manufactured suspension system. Those can cost anywhere from $60 to $200, so some people opt to use just their bed sheets. And any just cheap bed sheets from a department store will work, but basically all you need to do is tie a knot in one end of it. Either a fitted sheet or a flat sheet works, okay? So tie a knot nice and tight, kind of towards the end of your sheet, and then you want a door that closes towards you so it's braced up against the door frame, all right? So you just hang the knot up and over the edge of the door, and then you shut it in the door frame. Make sure that the knot is nice and tight against the edge of the door and the door frame. And then you have a kind of a homemade suspension system strong enough to support you as you do your bed sheet inverted rows. So this is just an easy, cheap way to make sure that you can get some great exercise in the home. Okay, exercise number 2, we're going to do some bed sheet rows. So 30 seconds, you ready?
Ready.
Set, go. All right, so you're leaning back, supported by the bed sheets, hanging over the door, wedged between the door and the door frame. You want to make sure that you have a nice straight line all the way from the ankles all the way up through the ears, okay? You want to keep your neck muscles relaxed and the muscles on top of your shoulders up there, those upper traps relaxed. As you pull your hands kind of towards your ribs. You want your elbows close to the body without actually touching. And time, nice, okay. Take a little rest here, 30 seconds before we move on to the next exercise. All right, so our next exercise is a single leg glute bridge. You're gonna lie on your back, you're gonna lift one foot off the floor, you're gonna try to push to the heel part of your shoe to raise your hips to the ceiling. We're gonna go 30 seconds on each side. Ready, set, go. Again, you're trying to get about 15 repetitions or more in 30 seconds. Try to make sure your hips stay square with the floor and really try to deliberately squeeze your glute muscle as you raise your hips to the ceiling. Great job, we're almost there, 5 more seconds. Good job. Okay, we're gonna immediately switch to the other side. Ready, set, go. Always pushing through the heel part of your shoe. One of the key points is it's probably important to keep your head relaxed and resting on the floor. That way we're not placing more tension on your neck muscles. Pushing through the heel part, trying to deliberately squeeze the glute muscle of your support leg. Hips are square with the floor. It also helps to kind of try to draw your belly button in as you raise the hips. 2, 1, and time. Nice job. Okay. Next one is our dumbbell lateral raises. Take about 30-second break. So if you have some weights in your home, great. You can utilize them for any of these exercises to add some additional load to it, make it more challenging. You can also hold any type of canned product. A can of peas, can of corn works really well to kind of challenge the upper body strength. If you don't, you can just raise your arms up and down. You can also make those the shoulder muscles stronger just by raising your arms to the side, okay? And that's all we're gonna be doing, raising our arms to about a capital T position. Ready? 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Try to make sure you have nice, tall posture with this. Trying to relax the muscles up close to your neck. Minimizing tension up close to your ears and in your neck. Elbows can be slightly bent whatever is comfortable for you. And time, good job. All right. Okay, final exercise in our circuit, we're gonna do a prone plank. So this is a little bit more challenging than what we've done up to this point. Remember, you wanna be on the elbows and your feet. So you're making as long of a plank as possible, okay? Reminder, you wanna try to draw your belly button in, press firmly into the ground with your elbows, and squeeze your glute muscles to give yourselves the most support, okay? It's about 10 more seconds and we'll go. You're already holding. All right. All right, ready? Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, so you're firm but relaxed, drawing your belly button into your spine, still able to breathe, squeezing your glute muscles, trying to press your forearms and fists firmly into the floor. Almost there, folks. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job. Okay. Round number 1 done. We'll take a short break, about 30 seconds, and we'll start round number 2. So remember, the first exercise is that split squat or assisted split squat. All right, about 15 seconds. You can really utilize your rest periods to hydrate, try to recover, deliberately lower your breath rate to try to prepare so you can give more of yourself on the next exercise. All right, you ready? Here we go. First leg, ready, set, go. Remember, nice tall posture. That front foot is glued to the floor. All 4 points of contact, the heel, the ball of the foot, the big toe, and the outside edge are all your bases of support. Trying to deliberately fire those muscles on the back side of your leg, glutes and hamstrings. Very important. Almost there, and time. Good job. All right, you're gonna immediately switch to the other leg. Ready, set, go. And the chair is just there for some slight support and balance. If you don't need it, you don't have to use it. You probably notice the second leg is always a little bit harder. That's totally normal. You might also notice that your breath rate increases a little bit more, also normal. Just stick with it and keep pushing. Almost there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We'll move to our bed sheet inverted rows next. About 30 seconds. Okay, Ben's clipped it. All right. Ready? Okay, round number 2, here we go. That's it. Nice job, Jenny. Great, nice, long, straight posture, trying to draw that belly button in, keeping the ribs down. The grip is strong. That's also being challenged really well with this particular exercise since there's no handles. Good, 10 more seconds, doing great. Breathing nice and easy, shoulders relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest time. All right, 30 seconds before we do the glute bridges. Okay, moving on to our single leg glute bridge. All right, so lifting one leg up off the floor, Ready, set, go. Remember, push through the heel part of your shoe on the support leg. Keep those hips square at the floor. Head is relaxed, being supported by the floor, minimizing tension in the neck. Trying to deliberately draw your belly button in, activating those core muscles, and squeezing your glute of your support leg. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, immediately switching to the other leg. Ready, set, go. Sometimes external cues like lifting your belt buckle to the ceiling help to do the exercise a little bit more effectively. Try to make sure you keep everything square. Core muscles are active, glute is squeezing. Less than 10 seconds, keep it up. Trying to get 15 or more. And time, good job. All right, resting for 30. We're gonna go to those dumbbell lateral raises here next. If you notice any discomfort in the shoulder, especially on top, I would definitely either lower the weight, skip the movement, and then if that does not get better with any of those changes, you can always contact your physical therapist. All right, about 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. Nice tall posture. Just raising the dumbbells up to about shoulder height, making a capital T with your body. Try to make sure you're minimizing stress in your neck, keeping your ears aligned right over your feet and your hips. Almost there, folks. Keep working. Good job. All right. Quick break. Our last exercise is the prone plank. So we'll take about 30 seconds, get ourselves in a position, grab some water if you need it. About 15 more seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Firm but relaxed. You can make it more effective by pressing your fists, clenched fists and forearms into the floor. Drawing the belly button in, ribs down, glutes squeezed. Doing great, over halfway there. About 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. Nice job. Okay. All right, we're almost there, folks. 2/3. One more round to do. Take a short break, grab some water. We'll do one more time through of all 5 exercises. Yeah. All right, here we go. Round number 3. Let's go ahead and start with that assisted split squat. So nice long lunge stance, great balance. Use the chair if you need to. Ready, set, go. Trying to get 15 or more. Make sure you have a great technique. Chest up nice and tall. Great control down. Lightly touch the knee to the floor. If you can't make it all the way down, that's okay. Just go through the range of motion that you have control of. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice job, okay. Immediately switch to the other leg. Ready, set, go. Make sure that those 4 points of pressure are always present in that front foot. Deliberately trying to squeeze those backside muscles in your front leg. Keep pushing through the burn. A little bit of discomfort is okay. Doing awesome, we're almost there. 5 seconds. Time, nice job. Okay, short break, we'll go to the bed sheet rows next. You didn't get it at first? Believe me. I was like, okay. Oh, man. All right. Okay, round number 3. Ready, set, go. Nice job, Jenny. Here we go. Last round, you can be a little bit fatigued. Really make sure that you're gripping those bed sheets strong, keeping those shoulders relaxed, able to breathe easy as you're pulling those sheets to your ribs there. Remember, elbows don't actually touch your sides. Doing great. Only 10 more seconds. Awesome job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Nice job. Okay.
Walking out.
Okay, moving to the glute bridge next. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go time. Really focus on control. As you get fatigued, as you're breathing heavily, your body's gonna wanna compensate. Try to fight that. Really focus on your technique cues. So pulling the belly button in, hip square, glute squeeze, push into the heel part of your shoe. Relax head and neck. 5 more seconds. Almost there. Time, nice job. All right, right to the other leg. Ready, set, go. Getting close, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice job. Okay, last 2 exercises. Short break. Moving to the dumbbell lateral raises next. Ten seconds. All right, get yourself ready. Dumbbells in hand. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice tall posture. Neck is relaxed. Belly button is drawn in. Core muscles are nice and firm. Just keep breathing through the motion. You can exhale as you raise the dumbbells up. Inhale as you lower them down. Time, nice job. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, the last one is the prone plank. All right, about 15 seconds. Here it is. You can do anything for 30 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and firm, able to breathe. Keep holding, doing great. Awesome job, about 15 more seconds. 10. Keep holding, you got this. 4, 3, 2, 1, time, nice job. Okay, way to go. Okay, now that we've finished, to do a little bit of aerobic maintenance or aerobic development, we're gonna level up the cardiovascular routine for today, okay? So it's still 6 minutes of your choice between a couple different routines. You can do just your kind of endurance style jog, okay? But let's bump up the speed. So somewhere between 3 and 6 miles per hour. So it should be a fairly moderate jog pace, still able to kind of hold a easy-ish conversation while you're running. Or the alternative to that is what we call HIIT, so H-I-I-T, high intensity interval training, okay? Which means that you run fast and then you have a short recovery period, kind of similar to our strength circuit, all right? So we would do 6 rounds of 30 seconds of running fast, followed by 30 seconds of running slower or complete rest, okay? And the idea is to run kind of about a 7 or 8 out of 10 on a 1 to 10 scale. So something that would be unsustainable for a full 6 minutes, but you can maintain it for about 30 seconds. So give that a shot, try it out. I think you'll like either of the newer routines, and I hope you are able to stay consistent with it. Okay, great job. That was the end of level 4. Okay, so just as a reminder, if you can achieve about 15 repetitions on each of the exercises during the 30-second work period, you can go ahead and level up to level 5, which should be our most challenging level yet. Okay, so great work today. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on level 5.